This is Mobius, and it's a 75% mechanical keyboard with a feature I've never quite seen before. You can use the force to control it with hand gestures, and it's even got this really cool little LED bar. First, just a little bit of information for you. This project's going live on Kickstarter at the end of November in 2023, and we're expecting to ship in May of 2024. Now there's a variety of customizable options available to this board, but you can expect to pay about $175 and $220 US if you want to have a fully assembled board. And those links are all in the description. So I'm sure you've already noticed this though, but the case looks a little lopsided, doesn't it? That's just because, as the name implies, this keyboard was inspired by a Mobius strip. So when you look at the side of the board from any angle, you can actually see two different planes on the surface. This is a really unique design choice because it makes this keyboard stand out when sitting next to something boring like my Q1 Pro Wireless. The case is gasket mounted and comes in two different colorways. One is this beige color that you see featured in this video, which has gone through an electrophoresis process, and the other is a dark gray, which has been anodized. And both the colorways are cast from 6063 grade aluminum. There's also an interchangeable brass or acrylic prism on the right side of the case that adds a sweet accent along with the right side blocker. And finally, on the rear of the case, you'll find a really nice brass Eclipse Team logo. Now sitting inside the case, you'll find a 1.2mm thick PCB that's hot swappable with south-facing RGB LEDs. This is all supported by a 4000 mAh battery. It's got a USB-C hookup, but it's also Bluetooth 3.0 plus 5.2 capable, and you can connect up to 3 different devices with it. The PCB itself is surrounded by 3 layers of sound dampening pour-on foam, and there are options to choose from for your backplate. Featured in this video is the polycarb backplate, but brass, FR4, and palm options exist and can be ordered as well. Supporting your extended keys are the screw-in V3 owl stabs, which have been pre-lubed for your convenience, and there are a variety of switches to choose from. The switches Eclipse Team sent out with this board are the yellow G Pros from Gatoron, but you can choose from a few different options on the Kickstarter. So you'll also get a matching set of 1.5mm thick cherry profile die-sub PBT keycaps from Keycap, and they'll include extra keycaps for your Mac or Windows profiles too. But circling back around to this light bar and gesture module, they're not just pretty, but they're actually functional too. When you hold the Function Y keybind, the LED bar changes white, and the length of the white lights indicates the remaining battery level. If the lights are green, that means the keyboard is currently charging. As for the gesture module, this is something we haven't seen before in custom keyboards. There are 6 different physical hand gestures that you can use to program your keyboard to complete various keybinds and macros. Moving your hand forward and backward switches the RGB color mode. Moving your hand left and right switches the RGB color way. Moving your hand down toward the sensor is keybinded to page up, and moving your hand up away keybinds to page down. You can enable or disable this functionality easily by using the function spacebar keybind, and these functions can be customized from within the software. Eclipse Team really went all out with this new customizable pre-built, and they really stayed true to their name of innovation. So if you're interested in picking one of these babies up, go ahead and check out the links down below, and make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any ideas of what could be a really cool hand gesture feature. For now, I'll leave you all with a soothing typing test, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.